Vilcito is a taqueria that, like, when everybody comes to Mexico City, it's like in everybody's list.
Ella quiere ra, ra, ra. Ella quiere ra, 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 ra.
My name is Fermín Núñez. Today we are at El Vilcito in Mexico City. It used to be a car shop. Now the taqueria is bigger than that. Pastor is the thing that everybody comes here for. And today we are gonna definitely eat pastor, and then we're gonna go try to recreate the flavors back home.
Give us that clap.
All right, we just came back from Vilcito. The tacos definitely did not suck. This taco doesn't suck. This is a version of the pastor that we make at the restaurant, but a little bit simplified to how you can make it at home. We're gonna try to mimic a little bit of the flavors you have at El Vilcito without making the pastor in the spit. So we're gonna start with onions, choppy them, chiles puya, chile guajillo. They're not gonna be really spicy. Guajillo is gonna be bringing you a little bit more of that color, a little bit of that sourness, and the puya is gonna bring you a little bit of that heat. Put everything together, oregano, garlic, salt, vinegar, cover it with water, and then we just take it to the stove. Put it on high, bring it to a boil, turn it down to simmer, 45 minutes, strain it, blend it, and then we'll make tacos. While that is simmering, we're gonna start making the tortillas because you can't have a taco without a good tortilla. All right, the marinade has been boiling for 45 minutes. Always gonna start with the solids in there and just kind of ladle as much of the liquid as I need. Then I'm gonna add a little less liquid than I know I need because it's always easier to add more liquid than if it's too loose. Okay, so this is my super fancy blender that I've used a bunch of times.
Es que no estaba.
Sí. Ve. So now we're gonna set this marinade aside, and then we're gonna keep making our tacos. Hay taqueros y hay sushi. O sea, para mí esto es como, es un arte. Yo vivo en Estados Unidos.
Ajá.
Y ¿sabes qué es lo que me da mucho tristeza? Que ya no sale un pastor bien laminado.
Muy grueso. Si un taco que no esté bien, pues le metes el corte así. Mira, por ejemplo, así.
Ándale. Sí.
Si tú ves este pedazo, pues obviamente no se ve intocable.
No, este es el Vilcito.
Mira, ven.
Este es calidad.
Exacto.
Este es Abel.
Un taco así,
Este es John.
pues quién sabe.
Este es Abel.
Ándale.
Since we're not going to be able to make a trompo, we're going to try to recreate just the flavors, not the technique, right? We're getting pork shoulder, pork belly, and bacon. The bacon is going to recreate a little bit of that smoke that you would get from the char, the belly, a little bit of the fattiness, and then the shoulder for that pork flavor in there. In order to get the best texture, you are cutting it into really nice thin strips. Do not get rid of the extra fat. Usually fat is flavor. For the belly, try to keep it in bacon pieces. All this fat's gonna render, and no one's gonna be mad about that. And bacon, you can just into like 1.5 inch pieces. I'm trying to have a nice mixture of, I would say, 50% shoulder, 50% belly, and 25% bacon. So like a nice little trompo in the works. Before you add all the marinade, you wanna make sure that you salt the pork. Gonna mix some of the marinade. So now we're gonna let this pork marinate totally for 45 minutes to an hour. So cutting around the core, making sure you spill all your pineapple right by the microphone. If you wanna be a little adventurous, try to mimic a plank of pineapple, just like you would see it in a taqueria. If we're not gonna be able to do the spit, maybe try to recreate a little something like that. If you were just wanting to dice it.
Sí,
¿Cómo manejas eso?
Con esto y tiene estas. Si nosotros las aflojamos, tiene posiciones. Depende de donde quieras que. Si quieres el fuego aquí o hasta arriba.
Va.
Por ejemplo, ahorita como está muy así.
También le das forma.
Exacto.
Va.
Quiero que me cosa aquí, la subimos hasta arriba. Ahí.
O sea,
ya la lumbre sube un poquito más.
all right, our pork has been marinating for totally 45 minutes. And now we're ready to take it to the plancha. The key to this one is super high heat, right? We want to make sure that the plancha is super hot because we want to have a nice sear and cook it nice and fast. We don't want to stew this meat. We want to do this in batches. Because that's a mistake you can totally make, and then you're not gonna like this recipe, and then you're gonna blame me, and then I'm gonna blame Masienda, and then you're gonna hate both of us, but I'm gonna blame it more on Masienda than myself. So I have, my plancha is hot, I oiled it already. Take some water. That's when you know it's ready. Kind of keep it in one layer, not overcrowding it. If you wanna get a little bit more sear, toss a little bit more oil, and it's gonna create a little bit more sizzle. And now we wait. El cambio de turno.
Cambio de turno
Cambio de
para
bandera.
empezar con todo.
Entonces, Abel, me hice el masterclass de la orden de trompos. ¿Te puedo molestar con una orden de taquitos al pastor con Tokio?
Claro que sí. Trabajamos la orden de 5 taquitos o individual, los que tú gustes.
Vámonos con una orden, ¿no?
Una orden
Va, por
para
favor.
empezar.
Para empezar. So now that our meat is seared, time to make some tacos. We'll start with tortilla, a little bit of meat action. Top it off with a little bit of piña, salsita roja, salsita cruda, limoncito. Now we try. I'm very biased. It's really good. By no means is pastor taco like you would from a trompo, but I think the seasoning is there, the char is there, the pineapple, marinade, salsa, cilantro. I think it's as close as you can get to a trompo at home. Pastor tacos. Provecho.